Okay my friends, I did simplify the process a bit, but the foundation for building a lean and muscular physique is to adhere to the 4 steps on a consistent basis. Jumping and skipping from diet to diet and changing your training routine every other week as well as cutting your resting hours short is the most common and used method for failure. Soooooo. Let me explain in more depth what you should do. Step number 1: cycle your weight training. I have a 3-step cycle that gets repeated with some changes to the exercises as needed. Cycle number 1 is for muscle density and strength. The two go hand in hand. An impressive physique has the quality of dense muscle tissue. You don't want to have skinny scarecrow muscles, because you'll just look like a sick person that lost weight because they are unhealthy. You want to build muscle that looks and is impressive. Dense muscle tissue will not shrink up and go away if you have to stop training for a few weeks because of vacation or work or any other reason that may take you away from your normal training routine. Cycle number 2 is for muscle shaping. This cycle consists of more training days and honing the muscles for maximum shape. Most of the people I see doing this type of workout are doing it wrong. A bigger sin than that is this: because they have not implemented cycle number 1, or have not implemented it correctly, they are trying to shape muscles that are not fully developed. In other words, they are trying to bake a meatloaf dinner without the meat. And thirdly, cycle number 3 for sculpting the muscle. Once you have muscle density and muscle shape, you can sculpt, etch and define the muscle. You can actually look like you have 10 to 20 more pounds of muscle than you actually have if you do this right. Well-sculpted muscle give the physique that polished and finished look. The kind of look that says, "Look at me, this is what a body should look like." Step number 2: follow a power health diet. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot build a beautiful, muscular and healthy body while following a diet that is not healthy. A healthy diet is often mistaken for a diet that is full of health foods. A healthy diet is not such. A power health diet consists of whole natural foods that are in their natural state, the state that is natural and abundant in the macro and micronutrients. Refined, processed and altered foods are not power health foods. Also, most of the supplements on the market are not what I refer to as power health foods. Most supplements are just a bunch of inferior ingredients mixed with some cheap protein powder to make you think you are eating healthy. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Step number 3: sleep no less than 7 to 8 hours a night. The best training and diet will not make up for being negligent in your sleeping habits. It is during the cycles of deep sleep that the body performs the miracles of lean muscle growth. Proper weight training breaks down the muscle tissue. Proper food combinations supply the macro and micronutrients to the body. Deep, restful sleep is when the body secretes the proper hormones and chemicals to actually build new muscle tissue. Sound sleep is the last but most critical step in creating the lean muscle you desire. Step number 4: repeat steps number 1, number 2, number 3 forever. If you were fishing for salmon in a salmon stream, using salmon bait and fishing equipment because catching salmon was your goal, would you switch to catfish bait and fishing gear? Of course not. But this is exactly what most people do. Sometimes the muscle gains come easily and at other times not so easy, but it's during the not so easy times that you have to stick with the right protocol. You may have to adjust the workout a bit, add, subtract or alter the foods a bit and maybe get a little more sleep, but you should never go looking for a wonder supplement or magical workout program, because they don't exist. Consistently following a progressive training routine, a healthy dynamic diet, and getting sound sleep is the guaranteed 4-step plan for building lean and healthy muscle.